On my last video, it seems like a lot of you were lost. So I'll explain this again. Um, I bought 3 acres in Pineville, Missouri, and me and the goats are living there because this is March. So we moved out the day before Christmas. I wanted to live, and I wasn't living right. And my goats got misbred because he wouldn't tie his buck up, and it was just a nightmare on Elm Street. Okay, I'm sorry. I look terrible, and I really don't care. I'm happy, and that's all that matters. Anyway, I have 3 acres. I have right now, with all the babies that have been born, we have Star gave me 2 back the January 31st. That was the first ones. True come along and gave me 1 little boy. The 2 little girls were sold along with their mom. They're going to the neighbor over here. He's putting up my fence for me. The Gracie, you'll see a picture, and I'll try and, I don't know if I can put their names in with them, but Gracie is the one with all the horns. The other 2 are pulled and one is cut. I put them in with the kids. And that's the last of it. And I have 3 more sitting here waiting that are due this week. So I'm watching Dainty. She's laying right here outside. Yeah, I'll show you pictures of my blue van, which is what I'm living in. As you can tell, this is the same setup that I had when I was out on the road. And it's wonderful. It's kind of peaceful and quiet most of the time. It's just that now the trees are empty, and I'll show you some of the snow. They're just going to be pictures. I didn't do videos. Everybody's like, where did you go? Where did Granny go? Where did Granny go? Well, Granny bought her goats back that she had sold to a friend. I got them bred. I bought a new buck called Romeo. I'll stick a picture of this big, brown, beautiful boy in there. Got a picture of him in my car. That's why I bought my car, was to bring him home, because my friend wouldn't travel 165 miles to pick him up. And I moved all my goats in my car. I'm sorry, but they're my buddies. They're my best friends. I took 2 of his because they were kind of starving and thin and had issues, and they're doing great now. But I'm cutting back. Gracie is mean. She takes over the kids. She's rough. She pushes everybody around. Cat's right behind her. As soon as Cat drops her kids, she'll probably go too. And then I'll just be left with my 3 babies and my 4 dolings that are a year old now. And my 2 bucks. The milk goat, I'm probably going to breed her, the one he gave me. And because everybody around here wants mixed goats, and that's great. So I can take my tank buck and breed her once a year and hopefully get a couple of girls out of her. If not, the bucks will go to the sale barn and sell. And I'm going to try not to keep anyone. But I got one of Gracie's little boys, and oh, he's so nice. He's so nice. He's so nice. Anyway, that's Granny. That's what I'm doing. I'm living in Pineville, right on the Arkansas border, because when I go to my storage unit, I come out in Bella Vista, Arkansas, and then I go right down the road and go a mile into Missouri, and I'm at the Walmart, which is in Pineville. But across the street, the Orslins that I go to is in Jane. Then if you get back on the freeway, it's 47, 49, and you go down the street about 6 miles, you'll come to the Jane exit. If you go another 6 miles, you'll come into Pineville, the cities. Don't ask. It's all mixed up. But all the roads here are snake roads. They're just round and back and around and back, right and then left, up and down and around. Anyway, that's the country roads. That's the freeway too. It's pretty much the same way. So I just wanted to say, okay, everybody, Granny's back to being single. She's probably going to stay single. I bought 3 acres. It had a great big double wide on it, which is now gone. They wanted $19,000 for it. It wasn't worth it. It had no AC, no heater. The carpets, the floors were all stinky. They'd had their dogs inside or something. My friend said, well, if they don't take it, use it for a goat barn. Anyway, that's gone. I've even got pictures of it being pulled out of here. He did a grand job on moving it, with me sitting right here in my rig. My rig's going up where the house was, but first we've got to rake it. Finally found the septic tank. I finally found the septic tank. It's hid in a corner over there, and there's just a little bitty, about that much pipe coming out of the ground. And so I panged on it, and it go ding, ding. You go, oh, there's something down there. So that's the septic tank. The water is about this short. It's in there, where the way they had it under the trailer and coming out, it froze. So I went weeks when we were 21 below here with the wind chill factor. Sorry, I had to put that down. And I couldn't get any water. So my neighbor over there wants goats. They brought me, because with my goats, they each drink a gallon a day. Well, they had to go down to a half a gallon. So they brought me over 7 to 8 gallons water. I had to have some too. And put it out for the goats. So buying the land, buying the car, buying hay and feed for them and myself. Now I've taken on, the neighbors moved out in this house and left 3 dogs. The one I really liked and wanted, but I didn't know they were going to leave all 3. I didn't know they were leaving. They just left them. I've had them for a month now. The little girl's got to go. She did the unthinkable today. I had bought ribs and mac and cheese, and I'd set them over the fence. I drove around to the back of the rig, set them over the fence, backed the car up and parked it. Time I got in here, thank God I'd ate the ribs. Anyway, she took off with the mac and the cheese, and I'd had some of it. Anyway, sorry, I look so terrible, but I'm happy. I'm here. No nails, nothing fancy, just happy fat goats. And I'll put, if I have room, I only have 15 minutes. So I'm in 8 minutes. Anyway, Granny is doing fine. I am